Hello, everyone. Today, we invite you to step into a collection of uplifting love journeys that shine like timeless cinema, where connection rises above visible differences and quiet understanding becomes the true language of the heart. In the dazzling universe of fame, flashing cameras, and endless attention, these partnerships reveal how sincerity, mutual admiration, and emotional harmony can outlast trends and expectations. Walk with us through narratives filled with warmth, resilience, and gentle wonder, as we uncover the meaningful bonds that have quietly shaped a modern symbol of devotion within the entertainment world. Do you happen to know someone in your circle whose relationship brings together different backgrounds or cultures? If yes, share a 1 below, and if not, a 0 will do. Stay with us until the very end and consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss future stories filled with warmth, inspiration, and meaningful connections that celebrate the many colors of human affection. Taye Diggs and Idina Menzel first crossed paths in 1995, while performing in the Broadway musical Rent, a stage production that not only reshaped their artistic trajectories, but also quietly ignited a meaningful personal oneness connection. Within the vibrant atmosphere of live theater, where expression and feeling often reach their highest intensity, they discovered a natural alignment between creativity and everyday life. Years of shared experiences gradually deepened their bond, leading to marriage in 2003 and establishing them as one of the most admired partnerships across both Broadway and the film industry. Their relationship came to be seen as a convergence of skill, aspiration, and sincere appreciation, reflecting how collaboration and admiration can evolve into a lasting and inspiring union. While Idina Menzel continued to captivate audiences on major stages with defining performances such as Elphaba in Wicked and later the voice of Elsa in Frozen, Taye Diggs steadily expanded his presence across television and cinema through projects like Private Practice and The Best Man, along with numerous other creative ventures. Even with demanding professional rhythms, they preserved a sense of domestic balance and welcomed their son Walker in 2009, adding a new dimension of purpose to their shared journey. Their frequent joint appearances at public events reflected genuine admiration rather than mere formality, and they openly celebrated each other's milestones with visible pride. In the eyes of many observers, they represented more than artistic accomplishment. They embodied an image of partnership built on encouragement, fairness, and the belief that success is most meaningful when it is shared with mutual respect and heartfelt support. After more than a decade of walking side by side, Taye Diggs and Idina Menzel chose in 2013 to continue their journeys on separate paths. The decision surprised many admirers, yet what followed revealed a different kind of strength, one rooted in composure and mutual regard rather than disappointment. Both remained committed to co-parenting their son with cooperation and kindness, demonstrating that responsibility and care can outshine personal transitions. Instead of allowing past chapters to overshadow the present, they focused on building a stable environment for their family and honoring the shared experiences that shaped them. Their story therefore extends beyond the glow of fame, offering a thoughtful reflection that affection, even when it changes form, can still leave enduring lessons about respect, growth, and the human capacity to transform endings into meaningful new beginnings. Gabrielle Union and Dwyane Wade are often seen as a radiant duo whose presence bridges the realms of cinema and competitive sport with effortless grace. Gabrielle, celebrated for her expressive performances across both film and television, has shaped a career defined by versatility, intelligence, and an aura of poised confidence that continues to inspire audiences. Dwyane, a legendary figure of the National Basketball Association, is respected not only for his achievements on the court, but also for the calm strength he brings to fatherhood and partnership beyond the arena lights. Together, their bond represents more than romance. It reflects a shared rhythm of mutual support, family devotion, and thoughtful engagement with the wider community, forming a modern portrait of unity that resonates far beyond fame. Their paths first crossed in 2007 like two distant constellations briefly sharing the same sky, yet it was only years later when time had polished their perspectives and clarity replaced hesitation that their affection truly found its voice. In 2014, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade sealed their commitment through an intimate and heartfelt ceremony in Miami, a moment wrapped in warmth rather than spectacle. From that point forward, their focus extended beyond themselves, pouring attention and tenderness into their children and shaping a household filled with encouragement, laughter, and shared purpose. Whether under bright lights or in quiet everyday scenes, they consistently presented an image of unity and gentle strength, becoming a subtle beacon of inspiration for many who believe that lasting bonds are built on patience, empathy, and the courage to grow together. Beyond the glow of celebrity status, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade are also recognized as voices that echo far outside red carpets and stadiums, choosing to channel influence into conversations about fairness, opportunity, and the future of younger generations. Their partnership grows from an inner architecture of mutual regard, patient listening, and the willingness to evolve side by side rather than stand still. What they represent reaches further than a simple romantic narrative. It becomes a living illustration of endurance, shared responsibility, and quiet courage amid a rapidly shifting world. In this light, their journey transforms into a broader emblem of unity, where devotion is not merely spoken, but demonstrated through consistent action, thoughtful compassion, and an unspoken promise to rise together no matter how the horizon changes. Naomi Campbell, an iconic British supermodel whose influence has echoed across global runways for decades, and Vladislav Doronin, a prominent figure in international real estate circles, have often been viewed as a striking pairing within the sphere of high society. Naomi is widely recognized for her magnetic presence, fearless elegance, and the kind of artistic aura that reshapes fashion narratives wherever she appears. Vladislav, known for his expansive business ventures and commanding stature in the corporate landscape, embodies ambition and strategic vision in the world of enterprise. When their paths intertwined, the connection symbolized more than personal affection. It suggested a rare fusion where creativity met calculation, where glamour brushed against architecture and finance, forming a relationship that felt like a dialogue between artistry and influence on a global stage. The bond between Naomi Campbell and Vladislav Doronin is often portrayed as a blend of refinement and quiet mystery, where visibility and discretion exist in delicate balance. Even when stepping into grand gatherings filled with flashing lights and whispered admiration, they have been known to guard the more personal layers of their connection, allowing only glimpses rather than full portraits to reach the public eye. Shared passions for art, architectural beauty, and journeys across distant horizons form an invisible thread that ties their worlds together, shaping a relationship rooted not only in emotion, but also in a synchronized way of living. Many observers are drawn to the subtle equilibrium they project, two strong individual energies moving in parallel, fueled by enthusiasm, yet anchored in an intentional calm that preserves a sense of private serenity amid the noise of attention. Like many well-known partnerships that unfold beneath constant attention, the journey of Naomi Campbell and Vladislav Doronin has also moved through moments of tension and unexpected turns. Yet it is often said that their shared patience and mutual regard acted like a quiet compass, guiding them through shifting seasons without losing the essence of connection. Rather than allowing differences in culture or profession to become dividing lines, those contrasts appeared more like complementary colors on the same canvas, adding depth, texture, and intrigue. Their narrative evolves into a broader reflection of modern affection, where individuality is not erased but celebrated, and where harmony is shaped not by sameness, but by the art of understanding, adaptability, and the courage to appreciate what makes each soul distinct. Serena Williams, a global tennis icon crowned with numerous Grand Slam triumphs, and Alexis Ohanian, the innovative mind behind Reddit, are widely regarded as one of the most admired cross-cultural partnerships of their era. Serena's name resonates far beyond the court, symbolizing resilience, discipline, and an unyielding competitive spirit that has inspired generations, while Alexis embodies the pulse of the digital age through creativity, strategic vision, and entrepreneurial drive. When their paths converged, the connection felt less like coincidence and more like the meeting of two distinct constellations: sport and technology, power and imagination, forming a union that illustrates how contrasting worlds can merge into a single narrative of balance, ambition, and shared purpose. The affection between Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian grew from a quiet foundation of mutual appreciation, where listening became as meaningful as speaking, and respect formed an invisible bridge between two ambitious worlds. Rather than allowing constant attention to define their rhythm, they often chose discretion, nurturing their bond away from overwhelming glare while dedicating gentle energy to the growth of their young family. The arrival of their daughter, Olympia, in 2017 symbolized a luminous new chapter, like a sunrise that subtly reshapes the horizon without losing the colors of the past. Even as professional commitments continued to orbit their lives, the pair consistently reflected unity and encouragement, revealing a partnership where success is shared, challenges are softened through solidarity, and companionship becomes a steady echo that follows every milestone. Beyond the dimension of romance, Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian are often viewed as fellow travelers on a broader path shaped by empathy and social purpose. Serena frequently channels her energy into initiatives that uplift women and children, turning personal success into a source of shared encouragement, while Alexis applies his voice and digital influence to advocate for inclusion and balanced opportunity within the evolving world of technology. Their partnership therefore extends beyond private affection, transforming into a living illustration of how contrasting cultural backgrounds can merge into a harmonious force rather than a dividing line. What emerges is a narrative defined by sincerity, adaptability, and enduring respect, an example that quietly reminds many observers that modern love can thrive not by erasing differences, but by recognizing them as the very colors that give a bond its depth and lasting brilliance. Idris Elba and Sabrina Dower are often regarded as one of the most striking cross-cultural partnerships in the entertainment sphere, reflecting a refined fusion of heritage, artistry, and personal grace. Idris, an accomplished actor, producer, and music enthusiast, has earned global recognition through powerful performances in projects such as Luther, Thor, and The Suicide Squad, building a reputation that blends commanding presence with understated humility. Sabrina, a model of Somali-Canadian background, is celebrated for her poised elegance and luminous charm, having graced international runways and beauty campaigns with a quiet confidence that resonates beyond fashion. When their paths intertwined, the connection came to symbolize more than admiration. It illustrated a meeting point where differing cultures and creative worlds align through shared principles, mutual regard, and a harmony that transforms diversity into a source of strength rather than division. The partnership of Idris Elba and Sabrina Dower first captured widespread curiosity when they stepped into the spotlight together at the 2018 Screen Actors Guild Awards, a moment that felt less like an announcement and more like the gentle unveiling of a shared horizon. From there, their connection unfolded with a rhythm that was swift yet composed, growing not through spectacle but through quiet certainty. In 2019, their marriage celebration in Morocco became a vivid tapestry of traditions and symbolism, drawing global attention not merely as a glamorous occasion, but as a graceful dialogue between cultures woven into one harmonious scene. Beyond ceremonial grandeur, what continues to resonate is the simplicity of their shared glimpses, journeys across distant landscapes, participation in community initiatives, and everyday gestures that speak louder than grand declarations. Together, they project a modern portrait of affection where cultural diversity becomes an accent of beauty, and where unity is expressed through authenticity, balance, and a consistent choice to walk forward side by side. Beyond the dimension of personal affection, Idris Elba and Sabrina Dower are often viewed as figures who channel visibility into meaningful conversations that ripple far outside film premieres and fashion stages. Sabrina, drawing from both her modeling background and advocacy spirit, frequently lends her presence to initiatives that encourage inclusion and amplify community voices, while Idris is known for engaging in projects that emphasize unity, opportunity, and collective growth. Their companionship therefore extends into a broader narrative, where admiration evolves into shared purpose and influence becomes a bridge rather than a spotlight. What emerges is not simply a romantic portrait, but a living metaphor for harmony, an illustration that genuine connection can transform differences into complementary strengths, radiating a quiet optimism that inspires many to see modern love as a union of empathy, awareness, and enduring sincerity. Kerry Washington, widely recognized for her compelling presence in the television series Scandal, and Nnamdi Asomugha, a former professional football standout turned entrepreneur and community advocate, are often viewed as one of Hollywood's most admired cross-cultural partnerships. Kerry is celebrated for her refined elegance, expressive performances, and the quiet confidence that radiates through every role she embodies, while Nnamdi is respected not only for discipline and strength displayed on the field, but also for his thoughtful engagement in business ventures and social initiatives. When their paths converged, the union came to represent more than personal affection. It reflected a meeting of perspectives where creativity aligned with strategy and cultural diversity intertwined with shared principles. Their story is frequently seen as a portrait of balanced ambition, two distinct journeys moving in harmony, guided by mutual respect, aligned values, and a vision that extends beyond spotlight moments into meaningful purpose. The relationship between Kerry Washington and Nnamdi Asomugha quietly unfolded away from loud headlines, growing through layers of mutual respect, patience, and sincere understanding. In 2013, they chose to formalize their bond through a modest and heartfelt ceremony, attended only by their closest circle, allowing the moment to remain personal rather than performative. Both have consistently balanced professional ambition with meaningful family time, shaping a home defined by warmth, stability, and shared intention. By keeping much of their private world beyond constant public observation, they created space for authenticity to flourish, enabling their partnership to focus on what truly matters: support, trust, and the gentle rhythm of building a life together without unnecessary noise. Beyond their visibility in film and athletics, Kerry Washington and Nnamdi Asomugha are often recognized for channeling influence into meaningful social endeavors, quietly weaving generosity and awareness into the fabric of their public presence. Side by side, they lend their voices and participation to educational initiatives, community growth, and charitable movements that seek to open doors for future generations. Their connection therefore extends past romance into a shared sense of direction, an invisible thread of purpose that transforms admiration into action and partnership into contribution. In many ways, their story becomes a living illustration of how diversity and mutual respect can harmonize into a force that uplifts rather than divides, offering a modern reflection of unity shaped by empathy and intention. Do you believe that cross-cultural partnerships in the spotlight can spark positive change in society? If you agree, leave the number 2 below. If you see it differently, share 5. Stay with the video until the final frame and consider subscribing to continue exploring more uplifting journeys filled with connection, inspiration, and the many shades of contemporary love. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson were once viewed as one of the most talked-about cross-cultural pairings in popular media, a relationship that unfolded beneath constant public attention and shifting headlines. Khloe, recognized as a television personality, entrepreneur, and influential figure in lifestyle and fashion spaces, built her presence through charisma, business ventures, and a strong personal brand, while Tristan earned recognition through athletic performance and a commanding presence on the professional basketball court. Their connection became less a simple romance and more a mirror reflecting the complexities of contemporary relationships, moments of celebration intertwined with periods of reflection. Despite fluctuations and public scrutiny, their story continues to symbolize the emotional layers, lessons, and evolving nature of modern love in a world where personal journeys often play out on a very visible stage. The connection between Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian first emerged into the public eye in 2016, quickly becoming a focal point of curiosity and conversation. At the heart of their shared journey is their daughter, Truth, who represents a gentle center of gravity around which many of their decisions and priorities revolve. Even when waves of speculation and external noise surrounded them, Khloe often projected resilience and determination, choosing to focus on stability and personal growth rather than distraction. Their story gradually shifted from a tale of headlines to a quieter narrative about responsibility, parental devotion, and the strength found in protecting what matters most. In this light, their bond reflects the emotional complexity of modern relationships, where affection, endurance, and dedication to family can become the steady pillars that guide individuals through moments of uncertainty toward a more grounded sense of purpose. The journey shared by Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson gradually transformed from a headline romance into a broader reflection on growth, patience, and emotional evolution. Even after stepping away from the label of a traditional couple, they continued to maintain a cooperative and respectful dynamic centered on their children, allowing care and responsibility to become the strongest thread connecting their paths. Their narrative illustrates that relationships do not always conclude with distance or discord. Sometimes they reshape into new forms defined by maturity and shared purpose. In this sense, their experience becomes less about status and more about perspective, highlighting how modern partnerships can navigate complexity while still honoring dignity, family bonds, and mutual respect as guiding principles through changing seasons.